Hello everyone, I'm Andy Klein and welcome to our kitchen, which is always this clean. So a question or complaint that I've gotten quite a few times about the blade or the drawers that the blade makes is that just because of cost, it's really not ideal to be making the bottom of the drawer out of material as thick as the sides. And the methods that I've shown have all ended up with the sides being the same thickness as the bottom. So this tells me two things. First of all, means that a lot of people didn't watch the second half of my first video, but that's okay. The second thing it tells me is that I probably should make some drawers for the kitchen with the blade that have bottoms that are thinner than the sides, because I do think for a big drawer that's probably more practical. So here we go. Step one, route grooves in a starting piece of wood, and I make two grooves because I'm going to be making two drawers at once and then separating them. And then cut some joints with the blade. Okay, so just a quick note, I was not entirely thrilled to see my fingers this close to the blade. Probably should have been using a push block. Carry on. Just because these pieces would get pretty long, I did it in two pieces instead of all one length. So I cut the waste off the sides and put some glue on all the joints. And I put the bottom in the grooves that I routed and then just fold it all up. And I clamp it together. And separate the two sides, or the two drawers, on the table saw. I wanted to dress these up a little bit, and I've been thinking about using the biscuit joiner to do some decorative splines. I eventually ended up putting a couple pieces of wood on the biscuit joiner to help with tear out. And I should also note that this, although I thought of it on my own, Geico Whatever beat me to it, and if you want to check out his video on this topic, then you can see it in this link, in this card that should have just popped up in the top right corner of your screen on mobile or desktop. Click now, people. So I put some glue in there, put in the splines, do the same thing for the drawers since that was just a test piece, and then just flush cut them off. I did some tests. This does not actually add any strength, it's purely decorative, but I do think it looks pretty good. And there we go, two finished drawers. So I hope you found that interesting. Once again, you can sign up in the link in the description of this video to get email updates from Rockler to stay up to speed on the latest on the blade, the schedule, and so on. And I do know that I have lots of other questions that I need to answer on this blade, trying to get together a list of, the most frequently asked and most important questions so that I can get that communication out, hopefully soon. Anyway, bye for now.